Going live. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. So, I am going live right now from both YouTube and Instagram. I'm going to be sharing this video on my Facebook later. I'm doing this live today because I was asked by a few of you how you can connect with your guides. And I wanted to answer that question because it was funny. I was actually just sitting here and one of my ancestors came and sat down next to me and was asking me some questions and just kind of talking with me. And she reminded me that the best way to connect with your guides, first of all, your ancestors are the closest guides to the earth. So there is kind of like a hierarchy, like your ancestors, then like there's like the angels, there's the the ancestors, then like the archangels, the goddesses, which are fire spirits, they're earth spirits, and then there's the angels and so on and so forth. And the best way to get connected with your guides is to be in with your ancestors. If you don't have a good relationship with your ancestors, then you can't connect with your higher ascended guides. Now, some people have bad relationships with their ancestors when they were alive. Now, I'm not saying you have to honor the ancestors that you may have not had a good relationship with, but if you do have ancestors that you had a good relationship with, it's good to honor them. They're still here. They're still around. They're still trying to help you out. And the best way to do that is first to set up an ancestor altar. An ancestor altar is really simple. It's a small square or round table. You put a white cloth on it. You put a glass of water. You put some of the trinkets that might have belonged to your ancestors or pictures. Now, you want pictures of your ancestors only, not of anyone that's alive in this on this altar. And maybe a life Christ crucifix or something like that, or something that represents protection. Maybe an Archangel Michael figurine on there just to protect from anything negative coming to the altar. And so that it's just your ancestors that are coming to the altar. And you want to put a candle, a white candle. You can put white flowers. You can put my ancestor altar. I'm not allowed to show it, but you can put like what that person liked to eat when they were alive. And don't let it rot on the altar. Change it out. You can honor them every day instead of just honoring them on their birthday. You can just do something little for them. So for me, a lot of my ancestors are still alive because I was actually really lucky because they're not my ancestors yet because they haven't passed. But I have about four generations above me that are still alive. I have a great grandmother that's almost over 100, great grandfather that's almost over that age. I have a few great grandmother and grandfathers that have passed on to the other side, so they are my ancestors. So I have them on my altar, and I have a very strong connection with one of my female ancestors. And she usually pops up here sometime here and again. Hello. So it's really important that when you are trying to connect with your guides, you start there. Start with your ancestors. Next, watch what you're eating, guys. What you eat is the energy you put out. A lot of the times, like the archangels and the angels, they don't necessarily like to be around. They are still around. They'll still be there to protect you, but they don't like to be really around negative energy, low vibrations. So you want to kind of raise your vibrations. Put more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Walk more. Spend more time in the sunlight. Hi, Hunter. Nice seeing you again. Hi, Janija. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. But so put more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Get more exercise. Spend more time in the sun because then that charges your crown and it allows you. Hello. to open up to the divine realm and help you understand. Now, a way that a lot of the archangels communicate at first, you hear a ringing in your ear. It's what a lot of people call swimmer's ear. And people think that they're just hearing buzzing and it's driving them crazy. And it's really the archangels talking. The archangels speak at such a high frequency that if you're not at a higher vibration, if you're not living a positive life, they have a hard time. Well, you have a hard time understanding them, not the other way around. They can understand everything you say, but when they speak back to you, it just sounds like a really loud ringing, annoying ringing in your ear. But they're pretty good with trying to get messages across to you. Another great way to charge your energy is the moonlight. The moon, so, Santa Marta la Dominadora is always saying to me that, well, I don't call her that, but that's what everybody calls her. So just to know who you're talking about. Yeah, oh yes, I do remember I spoke with your mother through Skype. Yes. Amethyst helps a lot. Yes. Crystals help a lot with connecting. But really, if your crown isn't open, then the crystal can't help you as much as it could if you are charging your crown through the sunlight and the moonlight. Because Santa Marta is always telling me that the sun is our father and the moon is our mother. So we have to utilize their energies to help charge our crown so that we can receive the messages and open our third eye. So I have found that those are really the best ways to connect with your guides. So start with your ancestors and then continue on to meditation and exercising, eating better, charging your crown, opening up your third eye through those activities, and raising your vibrations. When your vibrations are higher, I actually was in a reading a few weeks ago, and the client was just going through a lot, and she just wasn't listening to what Archangel Michael was saying, and her vibrations got really negative in the reading, and Archangel Michael took 3 steps back. He has no judgment. He doesn't judge anyone, but he's not the type of being that stays in a negative vibration. He stepped back and waited for me to say, "Hey, I can't hear my guides anymore because the vibration in the room is so negative. I need you to calm down." So once she did that, he steps forward again and said what he wanted to say and the guidance that he had to give. So raise your vibrations and you'll be able to speak to your guides a lot better. And be able to connect and be able to make your spiritual life better and more peaceful. So raising your vibrations, just listen to music that is high vibrational. Don't listen to music that makes you sad or makes you upset. Eat better, spend more time outside, meditate, walk, charge your crown with the moonlight and the sunlight. There's just many things that you can do to raise your vibrations. Incense your house, cleanse your house. Your house is a place where all energy comes and sits. So it's important that you are always moving the energy through doing smudging or doing incense. Frankincense is really good for that. And also sound. You can use a singing bowl to cleanse your house as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to connect with your guides. I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any further questions, you're welcome to book a consultation with me, priestessmay.com. And don't forget, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Priestess May and Priestess_May for Instagram. And for those people on Instagram, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm putting some videos on youtube.com/priestessmay that will not be available on Instagram. Blessings to you all, and I hope that this video helps you connect with your guides. Mwah!